If for one night we gon' get drunk, we gon' do some drugs, we gon' smack bitches, we gon' do what we do best. And you know what? Motherfuckers is already talking about it. They can't even follow me now. If I gave you a map, goddammit, you still couldn't follow me. I'm doing my thing now. Ain't nothing changed about me except my age. I got a little older. I got a little wiser. But the gangster is still the gangster. And this'll be a night that goes down in history once again.
Running the retro. 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 Running the retro.
Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you something. I hear a lot of talk by a lot of honkies sitting on a lot of money telling me they're high society. But I'll let you know something. If you ask me, this is the high society. This is the high society.
It is High Society Radio. We're live. It's Thursday. It's every Thursday. I'm your host, Chris from Brooklyn.
Bronx Johnny.
And I'm Chris Stanley.
And we are joined by probably the best guest we've had in a while, Dan Soder.
Fantastic. Dan
Build
Soder.
me up.
Yeah.
For billions.
We don't
Build
have
me up.
Bonfire.
We don't have a lot of guests. We had a presidential candidate 3 weeks ago.
That's pretty badass.
You're definitely a better get than Vermin Supreme.
Oh, I don't know, man. Vernon
pretty
Supreme is a great get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was a
better-
boot on his head.
Not better than Corn Pop, though. We actually got the real Corn Pop.
The real corn
Yeah.
pop
Yeah,
from
shocking,
Joe Biden's
right? Oh,
tales.
yeah.
From the Joe Biden biography.
Yeah, we got
I
it.
was a lifeguard.
Exactly. Corn Pop called up. He told us how he rustied up his. It turns out he didn't leave it in a bucket overnight. Just let the shower run on it.
Also, like, what a boring, how Joe Biden made a cool story boring.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
He's like, he
Rambling
rusted up a
over.
knife, and you're like, all right.
He kind of glazed over the fact that it was a black guy named Esther.
Yeah.
But he also took for granted that there was a guy that used to just carve up, sharpen razor blades.
Yeah.
And he walked around with a fucking fucking piece of metal to beat him to death with.
How did he go with Corn Pop instead of Black Sweeney Todd, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
But yeah, you can follow the show at HS Radio Show on Twitter, reddit.com/r/High Society Radio, Instagram.com/High Society Radio. And we should talk about the Joker movie because the world is going to fall into chaos.
Yeah.
I've started an incel subreddit.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called Celsies.
Celsies?
That's what we're
Yeah.
calling us because
Yeah.
even though I'm not incel,
I run my own called Dry Pole, and it's just more just like kind of bitching about the life. It's more lifestyle.
I don't need rival fucking incel.
It's so
subreddits.
funny to like, because like, you know, when they describe hackers, they're always like fat guys in their mom's basement. That's what they always say. And then like now with mass shooters, it's funny now we have a thing to make fun of them. We're like, fucking incels. You're not even getting pussy, you losers.
You can't get it, even though you're not that
Yeah.
unattractive.
That's why you got to shoot shit up because you're a dork.
Oh, yeah.
because you're an angry white man.
But that doesn't even help. We should teach them line dancing. We should bring back other stuff.
Just take
where
a
they can
class,
meet
like an
women.
art class. Yeah.
Yeah, start fucking enrolling them in like knitting.
Dude, I took an art class. It was all just hot chicks. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this is where hot chicks are in the winter.
You got no
I'm Dan Soder, and I'm pitching in yoga for incels.
there you go.
You just take all these guys.
The problem with the incels, they'll go to the yoga class, they won't talk to any of the women. But then they'll be
Right.
like, why aren't they fucking me?
That's true. They're gonna get mad, and they're like, "It's hot.
I can't move that well.
I hurt."
I don't really move a lot.
Damn it, dude! How do we cure incels?
I mean, they're just like, I don't know. Hopefully, we do it before Friday because this movie's going to come out.
I'm excited to see this movie.
I'm excited to see the movie.
I think
But
it's
have
gonna
you
be
seen
good.
every news outlet reporting that it's going to lead to a shooting?
Yeah, I legit had a grown man that works for me today at work. Oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to go tonight. Like, you got tickets. That's dope. Nah, man, I don't want to die tonight. What the fuck you talking about?
Alamo
It's
Draft
moving
House
shit.
released a message to everyone.
You live in the Bronx. What
Oh, no,
white
no.
mass shooter is walking into the
you're
theater?
fine.
at
You're
your-
safe. You're safe.
We have metal detectors at my mom.
Yeah, if anything, he's going there
Probably
off
pick up
season
ammo.
to train.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes to the Bronx for training. That's his Rocky IV.
Yeah. That's just to learn how to dodge bullets?
Yeah.
You know?
White mass shooters start training in the hood. Like, are you getting ready for something? He's like, what do you mean?
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say? No, I'm just trying to run around with a bunch of fucking Kevlar on me.
Alamo Draft House said don't want to bring their kids to Joker because they're not going to like it.
They should
So-
have that rule, though.
I'm from Aurora, Colorado, where the Dark Knight shooting happened, Dark Knight Rises shooting, and I immediately people started texting me, but like, I hope your family's okay. And I was like, first off, I don't know anyone in my family that'd be at a midnight Batman movie, but me. And I'm at a 3 a.m. one.
Oh, it was like
in New York.
It was a Thursday. It was like the
It was
premiere,
the opening
right?
one, yeah. Because Dark Knight Rises sold out at Lincoln Center like immediately, but then they did a 3 a.m. one. And so my roommate and I at the time were like, let's go see that 3 a.m. one. And that's when the shooting happened. Is we were waiting in line to go see the 3 a.m. one, and I was like, that's crazy. But then they were like kids, and you're like, kids at a midnight movie. Huh.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. You want to be like this. Are the parents okay? And like,
Yeah, they're probably like with the cool stepdad or uncle, some shit. That's somebody some does.
But a baby. I'm talking about under 5.
Oh, they probably don't.
Well, you could
understand
just
the plot
duct
of the
tape
movie.
that to your arm in case somebody starts shooting.
Yeah,
Hold
you're
up
like,
like a
pow, 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 pow. Or throw it up to distract. The guy's like, ah, and you're like, yeah. I went and saw Borat, and the 4-year-old sat a seat and a half away from me, and that was very uncomfortable.
I watched Borat on a
there's
flight.
like titties and shit.
with
There's like
children.
gross,
It was
not
great.
even like nice titties. There's one thing if you show like if an underage child sees like a good looking naked woman on a screen,
Yeah.
it's like one thing. But there's like gross hooker titties in Borat, and you shouldn't expose that to a child.
And
till they're
balls.
At least 30.
Balls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of balls.
There's a naked fight that's not fucking edited out.
That was when I kept being like this, and the dad was like, ha ha! And I'm just sitting there being
Check
like,
this out.
yeah, and the kid's just like, the kid's not even, the kid's 4. Kid didn't know anything was going on. He's like, he's just watching this. I'm like, dude, am I at the inception moment of him becoming a bad person?
That kid just came out of that hating gypsies and Jews.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't trust anyone.
So he's a great person.
east of Poland. Yeah, he's got a no east of Poland policy.
After the first trailer for Joker came out, I went on 4chan. Didn't expect this, but then there was a giant thread, and they were all incels. I think some were joking, but some were saying this is the fucking movie we need. This is what everyone's gonna fucking see in our community. They were fucking obsessed with it, and I didn't get it at first.
Oh man, it's like their 12 Years a Slave.
Exactly.
Like they watch it and they go, "This is powerful. This is powerful film for incels."
But it's just King of Comedy with violence, right? With more with guns.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is an underrated movie, but it's gonna be great. I think it's
Can I admit
fun
something?
movie.
Can I admit something?
Please.
I like you guys a lot.
That's good.
So I'm going to admit something that is. I'm going to be vulnerable here.
Okay.
Please do.
Are you an incel?
No,
Thank God.
even worse. I saw King of Comedy for the first time 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But at least it's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Did you
I like
see it
about
because of the
Rupert Pupkin.
trailer of this movie?
No.
Just randomly?
I would like, it was a thing where it kept popping up. Finally, I was at home one night and I was like, fucking, let's see how much it cost to rent. It was $3.99.
Now that's a deal.
Fucking do it. Loved it.
Fucking great movie.
By the way, Vecchione had only, he tells me when he's my roommate, he sits down to watch it. He goes, I've only seen the first half. I'm like, what?
Really?
shit.
So we both got to experience,
You know something?
then we fucked. Like,
Oh,
like
I
hot
did-
gay men.
Close it up.
I saw Vecchione like a month ago, and he said he was like we were talking about it. At least you are earnest enough
Yeah.
to just be like, just saw it.
Just
he was
saw
like, fucking great movie. Like quoting him like, who has seen King of Comedy this many times?
Yeah.
But he's just
Which also-
referencing it like Goodfellas.
That does make him cool because you're like, oh, wow, what
Yeah,
a obscure.
That fucking mind's a steel trap.
no, I know I love that movie, but it's not
Did
like
you just quote Jerry Lewis from fucking King of Comedy? You're like, yeah, you know that scene where he's like crossing the street, going trying to get away from him. You're like, what the fuck?
I think one of the most interesting trivias about that movie, though, is that Jerry Lewis was apparently furious and like walked off set because Sandra Bernhard wouldn't do a pratfall through a glass coffee table.
Oh shit.
That's so funny.
And he was just like, what do you mean you can't do that? You think you're a comedian?
Yeah, dude.
Good for Sandra. Fuck Jerry Lewis.
There is that, like, you know, everyone like loves to talk now. There's a civil war in comedy or whatever, but there was a time where like people were like, you don't do pratfalls?
Yeah.
Like, you don't love the game.
Look,
fuck
kill
that.
yourself for this.
Yeah.
Kill your
The
wife,
art-
please.
the art.
Like Buster Keaton, you know, he's like, you're not going to push a house down on you? And you're like, the fuck, I wrote a joke. And he's like, nah, that ain't comedy.
Boo, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
you
I guess
bitch.
Chevy,
So you guys talk in your movies. Huh?
Yeah. Well, you don't slip on banana peels?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
would Chevy Chase be the last guy who fucked himself up over pratfalls? Can you think of anyone else since him?
Dude, there is
Lawrence Short used to do
Mick
it.
Foley.
Yeah, Mick Foley.
He's a comedian, right? That's a
Yeah,
pratfall.
that's a good point. He's the last pratfall comedian.
Yeah.
You can go watch every Tonight Show on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
or you used to be able to like a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's still available, but there is an episode of the Tonight Show with Chevy Chase and Richard Pryor, and Chevy Chase is like trying to be funny, and Richard Pryor
Richard wasn't having it.
didn't
I
have
remember
it.
that one. Yeah.
And he starts talking shit about like, hey, weren't you saying you're going to take Johnny's job? And Chevy Chase is like, oh, and then he like tries to show him how to do a pratfall. It's so fucking weird. I don't know if the pratfall is the same episode as that. I think it is. It's so weird.
And they're all smoking and drinking.
Yeah, and he's like, show him how to fall in a chair. And he's just like, here's how you fall down.
Come
and
on,
Richard
clown.
Pryor, arguably the greatest stand-up comedian of all time, just in there like, yeah, go for it, fuckface.
Yeah. And also, the Mac better than most Chevy Chase movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Richard Pryor's movies are just like,
Probably better than his stand-up.
no, I wouldn't go that
I
far.
wouldn't say that.
What?
Oh, I was wrong.
That's crazy.
that's
No, just compare.
Superman
Chevy
3?
Chase is like known for his movies.
yeah, Fletch.
Yeah.
You know,
got
National
some
Funny
funny
farm.
Vacation, but Spies Like Us. But a lot of people don't give Richard Pryor enough credit for co-writing Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit,
that's
I didn't
true.
even know
It's
he
all
did
given
that.
to fucking Mel Brooks. Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't know that.
Was that supposed
Like
to
you.
be was he supposed to be the black dude?
Yeah, he's supposed to be a sheriff.
Yeah.
And then the studio, he wrote in his biography that the studio wouldn't insure him because he was a drug addict.
He was fucking whacked
Yeah,
out.
Yeah, they're like,
fucking
we're
hard
not
time.
giving you fucking money for this
Smoking
guy.
Wait a minute,
bass.
wasn't that in
Yeah.
the fucking 70s though?
Yeah, it was like 79, but
How
he
the
was
fuck?
like, he was freebasing. He
Yeah,
was
it
taking,
was-
like, he wasn't doing coke. He
We had
was
to ride a horse, and it's like, we can't have
Yeah.
you riding around on a horse on
jacked.
track.
just like,
I mean, that was pre-crack. I mean, that was fucking real ingenuity. Just like, how do I get
yeah,
this into
crack
me?
was still being made in an American in a scientific laboratory.
CIA.
The
fucking-
CIA
Deep
was
in
just
the CIA.
trying
Yeah.
different stuff. They're
They
like
go-
baking. They just like went into the freezer, got
they
the
go,
thing. They're like,
You guys are gonna,
Oh,
you guys are gonna shit. But I got some baking soda.
I got.
You guys remember how we couldn't find a way to destroy the black community?
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be nuts. I went to the research
Stop
center.
injecting that monkey with AIDS. We'll
Yeah.
try that next.
We'll get that. I don't know who we'll get. We'll get someone. We'll get one of their athletes.
It's
just
a
like the
rock.
CIA. Yeah, dude. That's like Pryor couldn't get money from a studio to fund him, so he just had to write it.
That's so sad. You
Worked
know?
out.
So sad.
It did. It
I
was-
don't know. He died, man. I think it was because of Blazing Saddles.
Everybody in
No,
that movie
he
fucking
pulled
died.
way past. He got out of turbulence where you're like, that's impressive.
Oh yeah. I mean, he fucking set himself on fire, all that crazy shit.
Yeah, he died of a heart attack.
Did he? He didn't die
I
from.
thought he died in
He had MS, but
Yeah.
he died of a heart attack. I think in 2010, maybe earlier.
Might be a little. No, it's
2005.
It's got to be early. Yeah,
It's 05.
Yeah, my dad was alive when he died because they were airing. It was a weird thing. They were airing all the stuff with him, like calling him a
Oh,
legend.
his wife
Yeah.
and shit was
And my
hosting,
dad,
right?
like it was just like on all week. And my dad was like almost 80 and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
half out of his mind, and he was like, I should get drunk with that guy sometimes. And I was like, Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he used to knock around the village the same time I used to back in the 70s. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You never mentioned this once?
This never came
He's
up
to-
before.
You told me that fucking Carlo Gambino story 7 fucking times.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, him and Carlin, they were friends. You're like, you didn't fucking know that.
Yeah.
Dude, we're down at the bitter end.
Yeah.
It was a thing where I got right before he died, so it was 05. Because like in 2004, I went to his website, and that was kind of like a new thing for
Pretty
people to
sick.
have.
He had a website. That's great.
You go to richardpryor.com, he had a website, and I kept looking for his book, Prior Convictions.
Yeah.
And then I went to his website and they were like, buy a UK pressing of Prior Convictions. And then one of the options was signed. And I was like, well, let me get the signed one.
Yeah, sure. Fuck.
And so I get the book at home and it's from Jennifer Lee Pryor. Jennifer Lee Pryor like mailed it to me.
Dope.
So I'm like, this is fucking legit.
Did the
I
signature
popped-
look like an Etch-a-Sketch? I mean,
Dude,
was
it
fucking
looked,
bad?
it was, that's how bad it was. I was like, this is real. It was like crazy all over the place. And I immediately was like, holy fuck. And then
Yeah.
he died like a year later. I was like, what a crazy thing to randomly be like,
Do you still have it?
yeah, it's at my mom's house. It's
Okay,
like the only thing that I'm like, hold on to that. I don't-
Safekeeping.
Yeah, safekeeping. A signed Richard Pryor biography. But yeah, that signature was the first sign that you're like, he definitely signed this.
Yeah.
He's
This guy's fucked up
Yeah.
right now.
Shit's fucking
bad.
rough.
Yeah. Fucking but the Joker, the army sent out a message.
Army sent a message about the Joker movie.
About the Joker movie. Sent to all their fucking all the service members in the army. Watch out for the Joker films. Be careful and basically keep your head on a swivel because there might be a shooter. Yeah.
The same. Well, I mean, these were the same people who were issuing things about these people that are going to see them aliens in Area 51.
I think they saw them too.
Yeah, they saw them.
200,000 people died.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wiped it out. They got it off the news pretty quick.
It's a fucking
it is a
false
thing.
flag.
It is I read the army thing because they're like, if you are out there, be sure to make sure you and then they always throw in military terms.
Yeah.
SOP of a standard mass shooter. Get down on the ground and then you fucking lay down that law. Hoorah!
Light them up, folks.
I know
Everyone
that's
be packing.
Marines, not Army.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably, someone just punched a wall because I said that.
Damn.
some PTSD.
Yeah, a bunch of people are just furious.
You piece of shit.
How could he say that?
You piece of shit.
Fucking a bottle of whiskey in there.
Their wives are pissed too because they serve too. You know?
Baby! fucking
You all right?
piece of fucking
I always feel like army wives, like whenever they're like white chicks that are with black guys. When somebody says the N word, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
somebody
They
says
get
something about the
overly
military.
offended,
They get nuts.
Yeah.
It gets real shit.
Who do you think's like more ride or die? Army wives or football coach wives? Football coach wives is a level. It's crazy.
They don't see their fucking husband.
They
Yeah, but
don't
it's just not-
during the season, but
No.
then they have them
Yeah.
the rest of the time.
I mean, that's pretty good though.
And those dudes
pretty
make good
When
money.
does but let's see. The season isn't just a season anymore. So when does it really start?
So it goes.
When's the
I would want to
combine?
say. I'd want
April?
to say July,
Combine's
Okay.
like a,
July to December.
yeah.
If you don't go to the playoffs,
Yeah.
you go to playoffs. You want to talk about playoffs? You go to January,
Yeah.
And that's 100-hour weeks
dude. That's my friend's a
for
coach
most
for the 49ers.
mostly being a failure. Like fucking
Yeah.
everyone's just like, oh well, fuck.
My friend was a coach on
making money,
several 4 and 12 teams in the NFL.
How's that? How did he say how it felt? Like this is just fucking shit. This is just.
Yeah, he used to coach on the Redskins, and I'm a 49ers fan, and we were really good. It's like 2012.
Was that the RG3 years or was that
Yeah,
later?
it was RG3. It was when Mike Shanahan was in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to games and then get tickets from his wife, and she'd be like, "You can't wear 49er stuff." And I'd be like, "Oh, all right."
Oh,
and then I'd like
shit.
kind of try to make a joke, like, "Oh, you guys mad? We're about to fucking smoke you." And she's like, "It's our livelihood." And you're like,
This is all we have.
It's just like, it's like the Seinfeld episode.
Yeah,
yeah,
literally,
dude.
what
You're
is
like, it really is. And you're like, "Oh, fuck, okay." I'm sorry.
Don't
Go-
fucking be happy.
Go Redskins. Well, I was at the game and this Niner fan was like going nuts, and I wanted to keep being like, I know, it's so great.
Yeah.
We were kicking the shit out of
You were
him.
trying to like shoot
Yeah, I'm
him
like,
friend eyes. Like,
We're the same.
Yeah, friend eyes. I'm like, I go, I got Niner stuff on. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. But they are. I think Army wives and football coach wives.
Probably the Army wives are worse because their
'Cause they
fucking
could die.
husband
Yeah,
get
there's a
actually
chance
fucking
of death.
murdered. Yeah.
Plus, those coaches get good money and shit.
Yeah.
Health benefits. Nice
Yeah, you're right.
house.
Army
Are
fucking.
you saying a private? in
army
the
wives
Army?
get away with like cheating though. You know.
That's always the thing, though. But what about the loyal ones, man? What about the
Far
ones
and
that
few
stick it
between
out?
From what I've
I
heard.
mean the
And I'm-
fatties. I mean, come on.
The unfuckables?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be.
I think Army wives also. I mean, football coach wives also have to cheat because they just don't see their husband. And
You
what
never
the fuck
really
does the
hear
coach
about
care?
it, though.
The coach is only going to care about football.
I feel like they hang out at like a TGI Fridays by their nice house. And just
Yeah,
get
that's
hammered.
something-
It's so sad.
That's where you catch a football wife.
Did your friend know
Maybe like
Dan Snyder?
like an Applebee's. You know.
Yeah.
Something
Just
nice.
something that's like a Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Go get a couple
A
drinks.
mid-level, fucking fast
mid-level.
casual.
Something, yeah, exactly.
All
Something
but
with
all
a-
those places have like that one male bartender who's like getting a little too old to be doing what he's doing.
Still
but
slinging dick.
Really
Hell yeah.
slick with the fucking milfs.
By
you
the
know?
way, definitely has 2 kids,
Oh yeah.
different moms.
Yeah. Different moms, different color moms. Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Little
yeah.
contact with them.
Yeah, little contact. Not a good dad.
He's
No,
got to
it's
make
like, you know,
money on the
they get it.
weekends.
They live in Minnesota, you know. I live
you
out
know what's
here
funny
in
is I'm
Wisconsin.
describing my father. I'm just describing my dad. It just hit me that I'm like, oh, this is my dad was like a bartender who had 2 kids he didn't talk to and just fucked a bunch.
This is a breakthrough, is what this
Yeah,
is.
guys.
Well, at least now you know you're not
let loose,
alone
yeah.
because we picked up on it and it's a type.
Yeah, it is definitely a
It's
type.
definitely a suburban.
If
Ruby
you guys can
Tuesdays.
hear this, reach out to me. Find me. If you're hearing my voice,
you guys,
we can be together.
that's like the even weirder incel group that you're starting.
Yeah. This is like kids of bartenders.
Yeah.
The
fucking-
bartender boys.
Yeah.
Just dads in general like fucking with when they try to reach out to you and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I had
You
that
know, Johnny's dad lives in a van and is a mariachi band.
legit. Like I fucking
What do
saw
they
him-
call him? A toreador? I don't.
No, not that. I don't even remember. But I saw the motherfucker on Saturday. I don't
Did
know
he
if
just
was
come by?
drunk.
Did he come by your house, or did you
Well,
see him out?
he honked the horn and I looked down and I was like, oh shit, hey, what's up, man? He's like, you want to chill for a bit? I'm like, I don't really got shit to do. All right, fine, fuck it. He's like, yo, let's watch a
Were
movie.
you just going to the store and your dad drove his house?
No,
by
no,
you?
he legit just like parked by the hydrant, honked the horn. I looked down like, oh, what's good, man? So he wanted to fucking chill out there. You know, we'd go see a movie or some shit.
Yeah.
Who's got that little TV?
How long have you guys how long has it been since you saw each other last?
Like to fucking chill and hang out?
Yeah.
Shit, before I got married, so almost like 10 months, damn near.
Okay.
We don't really hang out like that.
So he just kind of comes through. He's like, "What are you doing?"
But he
You wanna play
does
Madden?"
still fuck Johnny's mom.
Yes, he does.
Really?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
really?
My
I
mom
didn't
is,
know that.
Yeah, my mom's damaged, like, to that end. She's never been with anybody
How
else.
so? She's fucking with the guy who lives in the van.
Yeah.
It's like the bagel bar.
But wait,
don't
so he
judge.
just kind of comes by and he's like, "What's up?" And your mom's like, "Oh, I missed you."
Oh,
Do you have
no,
any siblings?
No. Oh, yeah, shit ton of them.
Wait,
From those two?
Oh, no, not from those two.
just
He
two, and
got
then a bunch of
around.
halves.
Yeah.
He's got your dad was out there pollinating.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I get it. He was Bob Marley and like a motherfucker. Your dad was just out there spreading it.
But no, we were chilling in the van. I was like, all right, where we going? He was like, yo, we right here. Fuck you mean? I gave him a PS3 for Christmas like 2 years ago.
Does he have a TV in the van?
Yeah, he has like two of them shits. They're
But are they
huge.
the small TVs that
no,
come inside
One-
like a van?
No, one's a 32-incher.
All right.
And the other's a 40 against
He's got
the
a-
fucking sidewall.
He's got a 32 and a 40.
Dude,
in
a 40
van.
in a van is an 80. You got to do you got to do van math.
This shit just lights up the room. I was like, all right. I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
At that point, he may as well just like put it on the floor and just like dance on it to play piano.
Dude,
or
your
some
dad
shit.
pimped his own ride.
not really. There's a lot of dog hair in that
Without
motherfucker.
exhibit? How's
Yeah.
that possible?
He goes, "Yo, my man, your dad's still fucking your mom. But what we did was we put some dope ass TVs.
We got a sex segment here. It's
Yeah.
fucking dope.
But
An aquarium.
Yeah.
he fucking put on what's that shit? What's Balboa where he's arm wrestling
Over the top.
over the
Yeah.
fucking top. I didn't see that movie maybe 3 years, 4 years.
That's fucking
That's
sad.
crazy. You saw it 3 years ago.
Yeah,
That's the
movie-
problem.
It's probably been about 8 for me.
Well, I wanna say that
I
the
think
last
the last
time-
person
I
I
watch when
watched
it
it with
comes
was
on.
Johnny.
Yeah.
I think
think
I
the
watched
last-
Over the Top with Johnny.
Last
like
time I
8
watched it, Bill Clinton was in office.
Really?
That was the last time I watched Over the Top.
I just always wish that I could turn my hat around and it's like a switch, and then all of a sudden.
It's like a switch. Also, what a terrible way.
The movie doesn't age well though. Like,
Oh, it doesn't?
You remember the dad? Like, all right, yo, he's doing everything he can for his son and shit, but he was really bad dad.
He really cared
but
about
here's
that
the
kid.
thing.
No, he
it's
did.
really medical research shows now that arm wrestling cures cancer.
It really does.
He really.
Well,
And his wife clearly was on the edge.
Yeah.
And then his powerful biceps. What that was.
And wrist strength.
What that movie was Sylvester Stallone was being told, like, oh, all you do is violence. All you can do is violence.
Yeah.
And he's
make
like,
a family-friendly movie.
I
where
can
you
do
leave-
a movie that's not violent. And they're like, what is it? He's like, it's arm wrestling. Jesus. Sylvester.
America's pastime.
All right.
Yeah, but it was like it's like the dry humping of violence, you know? It's like fucking holding
We're
on.
not fighting each other.
I went to like a legitimate, what's considered a professional arm wrestling event at a bar. At a
You
bar.
want to see some damaged women. Those in the strong men women are fucking
It was at
crazy.
a bar. It was the
broke
lowest
himself.
level of it, but it was still technically the professional league.
Yeah.
It was at a bar in
dirt-
Ozone Park called Cheap Shots.
Ozone Park.
Oh, no
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Budweisers were $1.
Oh, nice.
Bud Heavies or Bud Lights?
Bud Heavies.
Nice. All right.
Bud Lights. What are you trying to keep your
Nothing.
woman?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, my lady might need something to drink. Dude, that's crazy. What was that scene like?
It was the guy I was with was the most damaged.
No
person. It was
sleeves,
my
right?
buddy was in it, so I was
Okay.
like, I rode my bike out there. I was like,
So you knew
fuck
you were getting
How
into
fucking
it.
old
Oh
are you?
yeah, I knew it was going to be a shit show, and it was just like there was a couple of just like still big hair. This is like 4 years ago. Big hair, fake tits,
Yes.
and just like and they're just like these huge like guineas.
Yo, man, you see you see gym dudes in the hot girls they get, and they're like porn hot.
Yeah.
But you watch them socialize. Like I go to a big gym in Astoria, and you'll just like watch them talk, and you're like, oh, you guys are idiots.
You have nothing to say.
Does
Yeah.
anybody ever go up to you like, yo, check out my chick's tits or some shit? 'Cause
No.
They strike me as somebody that would
But
do
I
shit
bet they
like
would if I was more attractive and more in shape. I
that. Don't
think
talk
they'd be
about
like,
yourself like that. You good.
Thanks, dude.
You're right.
You know what?
Tall glass of whole milk, man.
Yeah,
You're right.
man, I'm glad.
Good.
I'm glad I came here tonight. I got real picked up. Turns out my dad is a type,
Yeah.
and his dad has got 2 fucking TVs in a van.
I mean, I bet
Badass.
Chilling.
it made you feel better about your dad when you
Oh,
find out
by a
that
mile.
he's still got to deal with his dad van.
Let me
He's
tell you that-
dealing with his dad van.
No. Because he gets to hang out with his dad. That's what immediately
I
what I
wouldn't
thought.
consider like I had to watch a movie with him.
He
Once you
had
get
to
in,
watch a movie
Yeah,
in a
the
van.
door has like child lock, so I couldn't get out.
That's
too
so
tight
funny. The thought of
go
you
through
trying to
the
get
fucking
out
front.
watching a movie with your dad, you go, hey, can you
I gotta go.
fucking...
No, like legit, I'm like, I gotta piss, man. He was like, yo, here's a jug. I'm like,
Here's the
I'm
jug.
not pissing in front of you, man. He pisses in the jug. That's not. I've said it many a time. He pisses in the fucking.
Yeah.
conch.
He's got
What
piss.
kind of
Change-
jug?
It's a milk jug. Whole.
Yeah, like a gallon of milk.
Yeah, he
Johnny,
pisses
how
in it.
big is the van? I can never remember.
No, it's one of those ones with the ladder in the back. Right?
Yeah, it
The
has a little
standard
I
size.
never
The
got
kid
why
touch
the ladder
it.
was
That's
back.
immediately what I thought of when you
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
Because he lives in a van. I go, yeah, it's boxy. He's got a ladder on the back.
the ladder.
Does he have a bed in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little circle window that
It
makes no
folds.
sense.
Yeah. And then he puts like dragon shit on it. It's very
badass.
it's weird shit. It's
that's
not,
pretty-
How long
it's
is
not
it-
cool.
I mean, no,
It's
it'd
very
be cool
cool.
if you had a house and you had that van. Then that's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Just
You just
that
had
van.
that van for gigs.
Yeah.
You guys lived in like a nice house.
What's up? That's awesome.
Yeah.
This, you're like, the
Dragon
I
van?
had to cut his ass up, but like, yo, when you do get gigs, what do you do with the furniture? Like, I just leave it on the side. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Oh, because he's got to like take all that stuff out,
to
wrap
put like
it up.
he's got to put his pianos and all that shit in there. So what he
Well,
does is
keyboards.
wherever he's playing at, he hides it behind the dumpster or near the dumpster. He wraps it. Nobody touches it. I was like, nobody's ever still like, you know what? I don't think
I
anybody.
like how
would
your
steal this
dad's
shit.
going to a gig and just like much like all the people coming to the gig, hiding their knives outside.
Yeah.
He has to hide his
It's
belongings.
a whole fucking bed, a couple gym bags, a stick. I don't know for what. But the last gig I went to, it was a younger crowd. Like kids like reggaeton now and shit.
yeah.
They don't really like
course they do.
that organ music he does
Yeah.
and shit. It's like you're at a ball game sometimes. And the guy like comes up to him. My dad already got paid. He was like, yeah, the kids just want to hear some music, so you gotta go. I had to help him load this shit up. He was so sad. I was like, yo, you want an ice cream or something, bro? You gonna be all right?
How many
Buy
other
your
okay?
dad an ice cream? Yeah,
Yeah, I
come
was
on,
like, yo,
man.
come
Let's
on,
walk this
slugger.
off.
How many other dudes are in the van?
No, just my dad. He ain't gay.
I mean,
or
the
nothing.
van. Excuse me.
On the ba- oh,
Oh, you guys get about a band? He goes, no, this one dude, he ain't gay.
I like how your dad has a van,
Yeah.
but comes to the gigs alone, and they come in a different van because he's not gay.
oh no, everybody gets driven to that. I was like, dog, how much are you getting out of this? He's like, I get paid. I was like, not you in a van, my man. What are you
Yeah.
actually making?
How long have you been in the van?
Ah, man, I want
Gotta
to
be
say
6 years.
going on. No, more than that. Shit, I think it was in that van before I graduated college. I want to say 12 years.
We were
maybe?
talking about Dan. We were talking about
Different
last week.
vans, though.
Like if he was like a hipster chick, everybody would be like, "Oh my god, your van is so cute."
He'd have an Instagram account with fucking
And he
12
would have
million
that
fucking
leave your
followers.
he would have that leave your family pussy. Hipster chick that lives in a van. Fuck.
Selling fit tea and fucking random.
Yeah.
That would be
It's like,
dope. But he didn't have none of that shit.
Do you think your dad's just institutionalized the vans now?
He's
Yo.
Brooks.
No. Well, he has a side chick out in VA, so like he doesn't stay actually in the house.
Okay.
But he parks the van in the
Jesus
garage. It stays in the
If he ever
garage.
gets
Yo,
out
Johnny, we got to put together an Avengers team of shitty dads. And I'm gonna do like we'll do
Oh,
Johnny's
me and
dad.
Stanley's dad's ghost be in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
my dad's a ghost too. This is like
Great.
fucking
Yeah?
Jedi.
Ghost- oh man,
yeah.
it's like it's way better than Ghost Dad.
Yeah, this is like once they struck down,
It's
our
like-
forefathers conformed.
Dude, the elevator pitch right now.
Yeah.
It's like Suicide Squad, but Ghost Dad.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
You're
That's
familiar
it.
with
And they
those
go-
two things, right?
There you go, Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Suicide Squad where it's all villains. In a way.
Yeah.
sure.
An emotional villain.
Yeah.
Deadbeat dad.
They let
Who
Bill
fucking-
Cosby out of prison to fucking be the
Dude,
guy.
just to be the weird fucking he's like
Bill Cosby plays Johnny's dad, so he's got to play Spanish.
yes. He can do it. He's got
Yes,
range.
He nails it.
Dude, they should show pictures of what he looks like now. I bet he looks
They
like
did. They had
no, like
someone-
recently because
Yeah,
he's
they
really
dropped something about a week ago.
because he's got those weird he's got
good
those
behavior.
weird
livers. He has the weird
Shih
eyes.
Tzu eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And
He looks
liver
like an old,
spots.
yeah, he just looks like an old Shih Tzu. Or he's like, and you're like, what's there? And he's like,
Quaaludes? Is it
yeah,
Quaaludes?
can you bring up a picture of Bill Cosby right now?
They're walking him outside.
Like a
It's
fucking
sad,
gecko
actually.
or some shit.
Yeah, that he kind of looks together.
Oh, look how sad
Well,
he
He
is.
looks like Morgan Freeman's
He's
dad.
just sad he'll never get to rape again.
That was my
He's in
fault.
prison. I think you got that mixed up.
Apparently he's doing well in prison. They say
Yeah.
like everyone likes him.
There you go.
we
Look
talked
at
about
that.
it on the
Look at those
show. Oh,
fucking
yeah.
eyes.
Shih Tzu eyes.
Fucking wonky as fuck.
Shit.
Oh.
And the head is so gigantic.
It is. What you big head? I'm a rapist and I'll talk about
He's gonna come out and play the Last King of Scotland.
And you know what? His comedy you can't cancel,
No, that's true.
but
Very
him
family friendly.
you can fucking cancel.
That is a big deal. I never noticed how big his head was. Like, that's the last
You
shit
never
abroad.
noticed how fucking freakishly
Well,
giant.
his sweaters used to fucking, and his comedy would like take me out of it, but he's got a big fucking head.
As a fellow big head, I didn't even notice he had a big head
Yeah,
until you
me
just
either.
said that.
I have a giant head too.
There's
It's
a
fine.
girl
What's this hat?
fucking
8.
passed out.
Me too.
It
No,
sucks,
not a
right?
fucking
You want to go out in the
size eight.
hallway,
You're an
ram into each other? I always tell
fucking
people this. Yeah, I'm an 8. 8 fitted. 63.5.
Holy shit.
What's the name of that dinosaur with the big head?
Dude,
that
I was trying to
T-Rex?
figure that out on a podcast last week.
Really?
What is that? The
I don't
one
know, we
that
have producers.
slams into the...
Yeah. Did you find out the big? I feel like if you put.
I
big
said I would have been a
dinosaur-
Stegosaurus, then I pulled it back, and I was like, I'll
it's
do
that
that.
head ramming.
No, the Stegosaurus has a tiny head, but has a spiked tail or whatever. the
Yeah,
fuck.
big ass tail.
Yeah.
It's got spikes on its back.
Oh, I can't wait
From
for
Colorado.
There you go.
Oof.
Oh.
Pharmacy.
You're never gonna be able to bust that out again.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Say that
Sounds
again.
like some shit.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Pachycephalosaurus. I see it.
That is
Pachycephalosaurus.
definitely like an obscure.
Pachycephalosaurus. What are you, a Pachycephalosaurus? All right,
What
I'm
do you
gonna
got?
go.
Pachycephalosaurus.
All right, I'm gonna go jerk off by myself in the fucking. I'm a nerd.
It's a Jurassic World.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Everybody smoking
side.
weed when you're 14. You're like, what dinosaur are you? You jump out with Pachycephalosaurus.
I go, I'd probably say I'm a Pachycephalosaurus. I can't even say it.
You just would not
They're
like.
giant. By the way, that for some reason the description hurt my head because it said in the 1970s, paleontologist Peter Galton proposed that male Pachycephalosaurs used their dome heads as battering rams, and just the dome head. I was
Smart.
like, "Fuck you."
Fucking God, dinosaurs were stupid,
Suck
huh?
my dick. Call me a dome head.
Just dumb as
I just take a personal offense to fucking descriptions on Google. Suck my dick. You don't fucking know.
fuck you,
I'll
Wikipedia.
I'll Paleonsaurus you.
Think you're better than me?
Yeah, I'll
you
smash.
think you know more?
I'll smash my big head into your soft ball sack and break it.
You just broke a monitor, Dan.
I'm just slamming into the wall like the Will Smith I Am Legend movie. Alex is like, stop him! I'm like,
You're breaking everything.
just that weird crack, you know? Like, oh God.
It's spreading.
Yeah.
That's done in almost every movie that with with waters involved. I think it was
Yeah.
done in Deep Blue Sea.
He goes,
Yeah. And it's like, oh, good God.
my hat is like a shark fin.
And what was the last fucking giant shark movie?
The Meg.
The Meg. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Shit,
I
what was
watched that in Arizona in a hotel, and Shane Gillis was with me opening for me. And within 5 minutes of the movie, he goes, "This is a Chinese film." Which is funny that he got in trouble for that. But I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, this isn't an American produced. Look it up. And I looked it up, and it's a Chinese.
like half and half, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was like done
How do
by
you
Chinese.
know?
They brought in Chinese like mega stars from
Yeah.
China, and then Jason Statham, and it's so bad. It's so bad. It's good. Jason Statham's drunk acting might be one of my favorite things in the world.
He's just phoning it
He's
in.
he's just being Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm real hammered right now. I don't even know where I am.
He was
like-
damaged and shit.
Yeah,
right?
because the Meg,
Fucking-
but they did a crack like that.
Of course, yeah.
Fucking Ruby Rose was in it, and I was like, damn, she really is typecast. She only always plays an angry lesbian.
Yeah.
She can't do nothing else.
Just a
She's
mad
Batwoman too now.
scientist.
Like, I'm like,
Oh, is she?
yeah, she's Batwoman. I looked that shit up, like, that bitch looked familiar.
Bring up the fucking Batwoman trailer where they're in a tattoo shop, because this was the
But it's
first
Ruby
trailer.
Rose, she's badass.
Is it a
bro.
movie or this
It's
is
a TV show on the
on
C-Dub.
CW.
CW.
Oh, yeah.
CW's
killing
getting in the fuck, dude. DC shows on CW or what's the Flash?
I've
They
never
good? I
seen
never
one.
watch it.
They're like,
Neither have
what
I.
do kids
I just
love?
heard that-
I've never really watched any of them.
I just heard everyone I know that likes DC is like, you should watch the CW shows, and I'm like,
But dudes who like those shows are like, they're like into them, and I'm just like, you're into
producer
this.
Yeah, but you're not a
Jacob
fucking
is into
DC
it.
guy, though.
I know.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Supergirl. Supergirl's on like
she's on
ABC.
channel-
That was on
too.
NBC, and then it got migrated to the CW. They were like, this is gonna find an audience.
Is TV show Flash the same as the movie Flash?
No.
No.
That's
different
so
guy.
fucked up.
It is fucked
They're
up.
separate
right?
universes. They called the CW one the Arrowverse because that was the first one.
Yeah. And he got into the WWE for a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's gonna show up in AEW. At
Yeah,
some point.
he's actually
God,
wrestling.
dude,
now.
after
Yeah.
last night,
Yeah.
what's up?
That's- it was good.
AEW.
Shit.
Did you watch AEW wrestling last night? Stanley?
What
You're
is
the only one
what
here.
is AEW?
All
Come
elite
on.
Yeah.
wrestling.
Oh, so are you sure it's elite?
B.
Yes.
Elite. B. Elite. Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome, man.
Who started it?
It was on TNT.
Vince?
Jim Ross.
No,
Jim
Cody
Ross
Rhodes,
Cody
and the
Rhodes,
Young Bucks.
Chris Jericho, and the Young Bucks.
Wow.
It's fucking great.
It's good, yeah?
Chris Jericho's
fun.
champ.
Who's that? Tony Schiavone?
Tony Schiavone was on
Yeah,
it.
Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross.
Tony
like,
Schiavone.
Jim Ross is
What
the
the
shit.
fuck?
I don't
He's
know.
still
Dude,
alive?
I said the same thing when he popped up. I didn't know he was on the. I was telling. We were talking about that. Chris and I were talking about that outside. I'm like, dude, I didn't know he was on the broadcast.
But it made it so good because I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm watching a sport. I'm not a dork.
And they kept going like this. He kept going like, first time wrestling's been on TNT since 2001. And you're like, oh yeah, and you guys were there. Oh fuck. I mean, JR was it? JR
Yeah.
was on the winning
It's
side.
good to hear him on there, though.
But
And he even name dropped some of the good local diners and shit. I was like, all right, yeah,
Even
that's pretty nice.
and then did you guys hear Tony Schiavone say prick?
Yeah.
Did he say that? Oh.
And then Jim Ross goes,
about MJF.
TV 14, I guess.
Yeah. It was great.
Jim still got it.
Yeah, it was MJF's match.
Oh, yeah.
I hope
He's
someone
like, I hope
gets that
somebody
little prick.
stomps his he's just a smug little prick.
Whoa, whoa,
Can you pull
whoa,
up
chill, chill.
Can you actually pull up a picture of the wrestler MJF real quick? Because I said this before, and I can't believe the internet. You could tell it's not the Attitude Era because can I get this picture as soon as possible? It's like,
By the way, I'd probably say one of the best things going in wrestling.
how has nobody said Mad Jew face?
Yeah.
That is a thing.
He looks a part of the fucking
He's more of a Guido a little bit.
You think
Mean
Lee?
Street Posse.
Yeah, with a little fro.
Oh yeah, Mean Street
I mean the fucking the
Pete Gas?
The Burberry.
Pete Gas type, I would say, not
He
an actual Pete
is
Gas.
the shit. He's probably
Who is this fucking
I
guy?
haven't seen him before.
He's
one of the big heels over in the
AEW. He's
AEW.
23 years old. He's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Great. He talks great shit. Great in the ring. He's 23 years old.
CM Punk in this league.
No, but everyone.
He's actually in a
like,
horror movie I saw the other day, and it's getting good reviews.
Really?
Yeah, he's killing it.
That's kind of what we need. We need him to have 2 good movies,
Yeah.
and then he'll come back to wrestling.
Oh, yeah. Because
But he
then
said
the
that-
check will be higher.
He was
Yeah.
saying they were offering him money to do AEW for that first pay-per-view they had, the big one, and he was like, nah, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's like in there, just like he's done.
I think wrestlers though, like comedians, if Eddie Murphy's coming back, CM Punk will be.
No,
back.
some guys
Right?
like once
He
they
will come
leave,
back.
I don't think he's ever gonna need the money. He does a
That's
whole
a
lot
good
of
point.
shit.
Yeah,
he won't
you-
need it.
No, he's not
Because
good
he's doing
at
the
anything
Marvel.
really.
No,
except
Has he
for
He's
wrestling.
fought
getting
at
great reviews for
UFC
the
again,
fucking
or just the
horror
one
shit.
fight?
No, he did 2
He had
fights.
2.
What happened in the
did
second
too.
one? I can't
Well,
remember.
He also
What-
got beat up, but it was a little better.
But he held on.
Yeah, he held on. It went the distance.
It went the
like a-
distance.
But then Dana White fired the other guy for not knocking him out.
Oh shit!
Like,
You cucked yourself,
So he's,
bro.
oh man, he set that boy up.
That's gotta suck.
I couldn't beat up CM Punk.
Yeah. Now he's just picking fights in bars. He's like, "Where are you, CM Punk?" I was like, what do you mean, man?
He's trying to get into the Kumite.
Yeah.
He's really fucking.
I'll fight to the death now.
It's all I
like
have.
any just white dude with tattoos, he's just
Yeah.
attacking.
Who are you? You got a Pepsi tattoo on you? I'll fuck your shit up.
Beat the shit out of you, dude.
Pepsi generation.
Yeah.
He's just picking random dudes up because he's still a UFC
Skinny
fighter.
guys,
He's
probably.
just picking random dudes up and go to sleeping them.
Yeah, you don't think that though with like UFC guys. There's guys like comedians that do it for a bunch, but you never know of them. There's badasses. They're just walking around.
Oh yeah.
Who's the guy?
Well,
that's on
I mean,
Rogan?
Jack Gallagher's another WWF guy who's like a
He does
WWE
stand-up?
guy. No, he's an MMA fighter. He's 2-0.
The British guy?
Yeah.
the dude with the one leg.
No,
that's
the guy with
the
the
guy
with
umbrella.
one leg in fucking WWE?
No, he's like no.
He's a famous meme right now because someone just put a meme up of like, "This is why I stopped watching the WWE," and he's in a
Oh,
headlock and he does a handstand.
Yeah, he's like goofy. He's like a comedy character
Okay.
almost.
Okay.
You can pull up a picture of him. His name is Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
All right, now I know.
And he's got like a twirly mustache,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
he carries an umbrella around.
But apparently, I didn't know he fucks people up in real
yeah,
life.
I think he's 2-0. He's been trying to get the CM Punk fight, but he has to go up, and CM Punk has to go down and wait.
Ah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Vince would love that.
Oh yeah, he'd be jerking off
Contracted
everyone.
guy beating the shit out of a guy that threw under the bus.
I don't think CM Punk is going to fight anywhere.
There he is.
Yeah,
this guy's a badass.
I mean,
Wow.
he could definitely
2-0.
beat you in a
He
fight.
can take you.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can't, but I'm just saying the fucking mustache is fucking
That's
ridiculous.
what throws
Two
you
and
off,
oh.
bro.
Huh?
He's 2-0.
Yeah, he's 2-0. Against like actual, I mean, it's low level
Legit
professional.
fighter.
I feel like
Yo,
if you
fighter's a
wet
fighter.
that mustache down, it looks kind of like a cool Fu Manchu.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Then
No,
he's
that
just
looks better
breaking
like
heads.
that though, because you couldn't call him like, ah, he's a pussy. I got this. And then he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
rocks your
Those are the
shit.
guys you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Like, who's this pussy? And then you just wake up. You go,
I'm sorry, I said
what
that.
happened, guys? Where are we?
Oh, I got
Everything-
into
where-
a fight once, and I managed to get away because me and this guy were both hammered drunk. This
Yeah.
was in my 20s. But like I pushed the guy off, and I think my buddy actually, like, as I was pushing him off, my boy was like, "Yeah, let's break this up."
Yeah.
because he was about to just fucking clock
This sounds
me one.
like Battle of the Tough Guys from No Holds Barred.
No. I ended up getting into a fight with this guy in the street, and he just
So good.
we were fighting, and
Yeah.
we're doing all right. I was doing all right, and then he just shot a double leg, and I was like,
Ouch.
"Whoop! Never felt that before."
Yeah. I've heard.
Bang my head on the sidewalk.
I've heard stories of dudes that, I've heard like third-hand stories of guys like getting in fights with hockey players, just thinking they're these unassuming guys
Yeah.
in Minnesota, and then they just fucking light them up.
Yeah,
that's
Hockey players are the ones I think I'd be the most afraid of. MMA fighters,
fight-
obviously,
Hockey players don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
they're just they
Yeah.
find it fun.
They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
started wearing a shield on like 2 years ago. They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
That's just like an extra. That's just like an extra fun thing to your athleticism.
Yeah,
and also they're probably super hard to take down on regular shoes.
For some reason,
they're balancing on knives all day.
Yeah, they just know that they know how to do it. They're on blades and they're fucking people up. For some reason, out of nowhere, Shane texted me a video of the shit talking in hockey, and it's one of my favorite things on YouTube.
Well, are they like mic'd up or whatever?
Yeah, they're like mic'd up, and they're like, "All right, ready to go? Let's go." And they strap their gloves and like, it's like,
That sounds great.
Mad
he goes,
polite.
"Hey, how about after this face-off, you want to give it a go?" He's like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it." And they drop it, and they just fucking just do that flick, and they're like, it's fucking unbelievable.
It's also like it's a unique. It's almost
Hey,
like,
what's up, bud? Hey, there it is. Okay, you want to go? Yeah, fuck it. All right, let's go then.
That's actually them talking aggressively. Usually they're more polite about shit.
Hey, friend.
They are Canadian, and I guess Russian.
Yeah, here it is.
And you're still on the fourth line. You're still on the fourth line. You drop him. You drop him. You drop him. Drop him. Drop him.
Oh,
You gotta let him go.
You want to be like,
That's killing the sport. You gotta let him go, man.
you gotta be like, come on. Yeah, get that belly shot.
Ow!
Yeah, get a hot belly.
Apologize for the sound in here.
Hot belly shot. You want to have one? That's what it is. You want to have one?
What does that mean?
You're too big. It's so funny.
That's 1940s domestic violence talk right there.
What are you gonna have one?
You want a belt? God.
You want to
damn,
have
son.
one? I was gonna. If I still drank, I'd probably try to pick a bar fight like that. You want to have one?
What, a drink?
The fuck are you talking about?
You hitting on me,
Freaked out
bro?
by it? Like,
What are you talking about?
did I walk into a time machine?
You want to have one? If it's a Canadian guy, he's like, yeah. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, well, you fucked up.
That,
God damn it. Oh, God damn
It's the
it.
equivalent of picking a fight with an MMA guy
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
not doing that.
You're like, oh, no. Let's have one. Fuck.
God damn it. Nate Dogg, give me a fucking update on the Seahawks game.
Are you gonna do a lock right now?
No, I'm not gonna do a lock. I just want to know what the score is.
3-0. The Rams are winning.
Oh.
What's the quarter?
it's a
How much time?
Battle of the big
It's
guys.
the first this you understand, Dan? I have no idea what I'm reading.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
fuck the Rams and fuck the Seahawks. Go 49ers.
I'm sure
Red
It's
and gold.
The first quarter,
Gold rush.
and it's 8:35.
It's a barn burner.
Yeah, 3-0 in
Can
the
you believe the
first.
fucking Rams gave up 55 points to the fucking Tampa
Yo,
Bay
as a 49er fan,
Buccaneers?
that made me very happy. Made me very
You believe fucking Jared Goff is the most fucking highly paid fucking NFL player?
He had one good year. 2 good years, I'll give him that.
He got fucking destroyed in the Super Bowl. And they gave
That's a
him
good.
$100
That's a
million.
Belichick defense. So I can't.
Yeah, but you
do it to
can't let that guy
everybody, man.
go, and he's going to demand money.
No.
I'm gonna make this fucking prediction.
Do it.
Bortles will start a game this season. Fucking Goff gets benched.
No
Think
way.
Blake Bortles,
I'll
my
take up
favorite
that
name to say.
action.
Blake Bortles.
Bortles.
Blake. Isn't his name Blake Bortles?
Yeah.
Blake Bortles.
Blake Bortles.
It's fun.
Blake
It's a bad.
Bortles
It's a bad
Border-
sci-fi novel name.
Yeah, Blake Bortles.
Captain
is
Blake Bortles.
Saturn Cop. You're
Except
like,
he's a-
that's the name of it. It's called Saturn Cop. And you're like, it's just him skateboarding on one of the rings. Yeah.
I'm gonna see that movie.
Dude, Jay and I found an audiobook of Corey Feldman's biography, but him
Holy
reading the
shit.
audiobook.
Oh, sick.
And it's like, it's read like a guy that would write a book like that, where he's like, the windows were cracked. And you're like, shut up.
These are lies. I can tell
Yeah.
this right now.
Lies, 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 yeah.
But here's the thing: is like that's how low rent Corey Feldman is because he didn't write it like that. He just got coked up and tried to sound epic to a ghostwriter.
Don't slander Corey.
Yeah.
He was just like,
Here it was. It was a steamy day.
I'm telling you, it was crazy.
I was falling in love and falling apart. Are you reading me fucking song lyrics?
Yeah, what are you saying, Corey?
We were on the set of that vampire movie. I can't recall the name right now. Good God, man.
Oh,
It's your own life.
yeah, dude. That, for some reason, the way those two tall boys are with the Budweiser, it's perfectly says Budweiser.
Yeah.
Just
That was done on
I
purpose.
right before the show started. I feel like I need to acknowledge this on the air.
Yeah.
It's like Dan was just like, your beer selection is the closest I've ever gotten to falling off the wagon.
It
And I
is-
like to think that you're just looking at the two alcoholics.
Dude, I
You
fucking
just look like you're having fun.
no, yeah. I looked at for people that can't see, Chris has an empty Miller High Life bottle.
I do have an empty.
But when he brought in the cold 6-pack of Tall Boys Bud Heavy, he put it down, and the Miller High Life bottle still had a lot of froth to it.
That is the fucking best look of a beer.
Yeah.
When there's that white fucking ice shit on it.
Yeah, so he had. I mean, the can looked unbelievable, but Chris killed the High Life, and it had the froth going down. I was like, it is the champagne of beers. God damn. And I loved High Life, and I loved Bud Heavy.
I love cheap, shitty. Like I really.
Yeah, but I would always buy a shot of Jameson and then have a Budweiser.
Oh yeah, that's how you do
I mean, come on.
Yeah, right. You know what's funny is when I tell people that
it's like eating like a grape. No, it's like eating a piece of cheese before you take a sip of wine. You know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah, I fucking.
If you want to be
grapes.
classy about it.
I love grapes so much. I had a problem with grapes.
Yeah,
but it was always just the way I drank. You just like go and you're like, let me get a shot of Jameson and a Bud.
Shot and beer, shot and beer, shot and beer.
I should do, and I had to stop. And it's like I don't drink as much whiskey now because I would just do a whiskey rocks, and half of it, drink the beer, and then finish the other half before the end of the beer.
Yeah,
and I would do that 12 times in a row.
And it gets because of the ice.
Yeah,
you're getting it watered down, so you're taking it down,
and then it's like you put it down, and then you get every fucking sip.
For a while, I was drinking Wild Turkey 101.
Dude,
Nice.
I drank Wild Turkey 101 when I was in college in Arizona.
I was about the same age. Yeah, probably 21.
Yeah,
22.
21, and we went up to Arizona State because my friends were visiting from UNLV, and so I drove up to Phoenix. They drove down from Vegas. We drank a fucking bottle of 101, and that was a wild night.
Dude, I had a buddy who I would drink. We used to go to this bar, Bull McCabe's on St. Mark's, when we were about 20.
Okay.
And we just get fucking hammered and be dickheads.
We crushed it.
But one of my buddies that from my neighborhood came through, and he would come hang out. But I would always drink Wild Turkey 101, and he went in there, and the bartender was like, he was like, yeah, let me get a couple of whiskeys. He was like, you want the whiskey that we serve or the whiskey that your boy drinks?
Yeah.
And he started pouring in the 101s. He was like, I had to leave my car in Manhattan.
Dude, yeah. That's
smart.
a fucking night.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if he was drinking the 80 proof, he wouldn't have.
Good point.
Yeah.
There was also SoCo and lime shots that were very popular for.
No, that you
was
really
college,
liked that because
yeah.
you're.
Shit tastes like Robitussin. It was all right.
Dude,
That was like the Fireball. That was like
That
the
was
Fireball.
the fireball of the early 2000s.
The first comedy club that I worked at, Laughs in Tucson, that was like where I started. They had a Jaegerator.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So you
Oh,
get
yeah,
cold
chilled
Jaegers.
Oh
Right
yeah.
before you get on stage, just so your throat's all
I would
clammy.
get fucking ripped up on those.
syrup.
Shout out Johnny Dingo for serving them up. I
Love
used to do
that
fat
dude, so.
tires and fucking Jaeger bombs.
Dude, Tucson.
I do a Jaeger bomb at the end of the night when I was fucked up because I felt like that would pick me up.
I think Tucson is an underrated place to hang out and get drunk.
It's a great drink because you want to get fucked up place.
Our buddy that we went to high school with went to, what is it, U of A? Is
Yeah,
there?
that's where I went.
Yeah, so we went. I went to visit him, and we would just like get drunk in the morning.
Yeah,
And
day
drive
drinking.
to the desert and just blast cactuses with shotguns.
Yeah.
It's a dry
Like,
heat.
hammered in the daytime. Yeah, it didn't even bother me. It was like 110 degrees. I'm like, whatever. I'm tanning. I was fat at the time. I was like just tanning.
You could go out and just shoot shit.
Yeah,
It's fucking
Fun
ridiculous.
as hell. My buddy had a AK-47, and we just went out and shot it.
yeah, I'm sure,
It's great.
dude. We were just like,
Your buddy was the Joker from.
he worked at a.
No, he used an AR-15 with a bump stock. Know your weapons in your mash.
Love bump stocks.
This is offensive.
Have you ever shot a bump stock? I'm sure you
I
have.
haven't.
Dude, it's. I don't know how you get hit. I've only done it
Yeah,
once.
it
There's a
fucking
place,
moves a lot.
Double Tap Gun Range
One
in
time in
Philly.
Vegas?
Yeah, it's just one time in Vegas.
You go, I got a room at the Mirage.
I framed some douche with a tumor.
Yeah. This guy's dying.
Yeah,
fucking
whatever.
moved in.
I'm just gonna get some target practice in. I got these rounds.
That guy's a crisis.
Apparently,
actor.
they kicked me out of the gun range because I was too drunk or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll show them.
Yeah.
big deal.
Country music fan jerk off.
You guys-
Today is the 1 year anniversary. You guys are douchebags.
No way.
But you're the worst. You really went with it.
Yeah, and I knew.
Wait, is today really?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
Bad.
Yikes.
Cut that out.
Still got the heat going off it, though.
We're shooting.
We got
at
that
it.
MJF heat right now.
Yeah, you got that fucking heel heat, baby.
No, but seriously, like I shot. So back, they used to come on SKs, and
Okay.
there's Double Tap Gun Range in Philly has it, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm here.
Yeah.
I may as well try
Sure.
this thing. And you have to basically the way you fire a bump stock is you pull the front of the gun forward, and the recoil from your shoulder
Yeah, that
is
shit
what
is,
pulls the trigger. And I just shot the floor. like
Really?
like I literally pulled forward and just shot the like.
Yeah.
If it had been a 100-round magazine, it would have looked like a cartoon.
It's like writing "Help Me" on the wall. You're like, oh fuck, yeah, dude. That's my stepdad's dad lived in a trailer park in Las Vegas, and we went. It was a mobile home park.
Your grandstepdad.
My grandstep,
Nice.
grandpappy, and we spent Thanksgiving out there. And then, like 2 days before Thanksgiving, he's like, "Do you want to go out to the desert and shoot guns?" And I was like, "That's all." I was 12. I was like, "That's all I want to do."
There's gonna be snakes and
I was
cactuses.
11 or 12, dude. We went by the dump and got all these old Christmas decorations.
Dude, I went to the dollar store when I was in the desert shooting
So
stuff.
much fun.
You just go to the dollar store and spend $12.
Oh my God! But we
Dude,
went in the dump
I shot
and
a
found
shell.
so much fun stuff.
I shot a shell at like a bag of flour once.
Yeah.
I just but like a slug, shotgun slug, and so it's just smoke everywhere, and then it's just like a little hole, and then the back there's no more.
Just fucking blown out.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But we went to. I was 11, and we went to the desert, and I remember I had a Ruger 1022, very light rifle. You know, it's like semi-automatic. I think you can get one of those.
Okay.
First off, my steppappy's gun shed was like in any action movie where the assassin's like, "I'm getting back to work."
It's Terminator when they go to the.
It's exactly Terminator where you pull the chain up and you're like, yeah, dude.
Oh, what are they waiting
Dude, we
for?
went into this fucking tough shed, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then they pulled like a couple rifles for me and a couple other guns, but they let me shoot a 357 Magnum in the desert. And my step grandpappy was like, "Do not have your face behind your hands." And I was like, "What do you mean?" So he made me shoot it like this, right? And the fucking kickback was like, like that. Like I thought it was gonna come out of my hands. He was like, both hands as tight as you can grab it. And I was like, "How do grown men just like like that?" And it's like kind of like the bump stock thing. You're just like,
I don't know.
yeah, it would have been a cartoonish thing for me shooting that fucking handgun.
Your mom's like Sarah Connor,
For real.
picking up dudes to teach you,
know
things.
What the fuck?
That's what Sarah Connor did. That's in that movie.
You know what? I never looked at it like that.
See?
I'm learning a lot about my parents on this episode.
That's what the show's about.
My
what
dad
really
is
connects you.
slinging dick from an Applebee's, and my mom is, make sure I'm safe so the world can be safe from the robots.
Look, if you want some wing sauce for your riblets, we're not supposed to, but I can
He goes,
I can make that.
"Oh, that's great. Turquoise looks great on me." So it's like playing with her fucking bracelet. Is that turquoise?
I love the rattle it makes.
Oh my God, you tan. Do you live by a beach? Oh, we just got back from vacation. Oh, vacate you and your husband? It's like questions like that.
What's he doing now? Oh, he's got to make up the time because
Oh,
he
he's
has to away.
working. God, it must get so lonely up in that big house. Anyways.
Oh, an above ground pool.
He goes, I'm
Oh,
actually.
anybody else need something?
Yeah, he goes, yeah. All right, nice seeing you. Above ground pool. All right, last call.
Low rent.
Yeah, low rent, but you low rent asshole.
I don't think enough people bring up how bad a mom Sarah Connor was.
You're crazy.
She saved his ass though.
I mean, to be fair, she was being hunted by evil robots.
Once.
My mom was pretty bad, and she just liked crack.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Once
hilarious.
a fucking cyborg from the future tried to kill her
but
while she was
nobody
pregnant.
believed
Yeah, my mom
Shit.
worked at Aetna, Life and Casualty, and it was pretty rough.
There you go.
My mom was a corporate trainer.
like
It was
mom's
fucking-
pretty. Yeah, your mom worked at Pfizer and was like not a peach.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah Connor, she's like, robots are coming. You're like, fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hack an ATM.
At least when she was saying something crazy, it was true.
Yeah. Yeah, because then kind of proving as you're John Connor, you're like, I am really sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I thought
He
I was
never
gonna-
apologized.
He goes, I thought I was going to have trust issues with women. But turns out,
I just will never use an ATM machine.
I just can't go by robots.
Yeah. Just can't
No,
do
he
it.
did learn to trust that one cyborg.
Dude, if John Connor survived and then his wife gives him an Apple Watch and he's like, what are you doing, bitch?
Yo, John Connor being like boys with the Terminator in the second Terminator movie is definitely like his mom fucking a black guy after being with a racist dad.
Real. Dude, I never thought of that.
Very American
That's so
history.
good. Yeah, where he's like, you can't just go around dancing. He's like, why, man? Because it makes people uncomfortable. Why, man? Because they don't have rhythm. Wow, man.
Thank God Kyle Reese didn't live to see that.
I know, right? That alt-right incel. He had to go back in time to get pussy.
Did he? Oh yeah, because he was like
Kyle Reese is the OG incel.
That is.
He just sat in his mom's basement computer hacking until he went back in time.
Oh shit.
He's like, fuck this. I'm going to go back and I'm going to say he sent me back, that her son sent me back. And then if I say her son sent me back,
She'll totally fuck.
I don't know, man. Because I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth traveling through the space-time continuum.
Because she's like a 6.
Yeah.
She's like a hard 6.
Kyle Reese lost his virginity to her, right? Like didn't he say that?
No,
Like,
he got pussy before.
Dude, he was a fucking future soldier. That dude.
I know, but I feel like there's no.
You guys, you think that guy wasn't on?
I mean, he was gay
in the
fucking.
apocalypse.
There's no leave in the apocalypse.
There's no condoms in the apocalypse.
No.
God only knows what Kyle Reese brought back through time into Sarah Connor's pussy.
like super HPV.
Oh man, she was probably so. HPV wasn't even around in the 80s.
Yeah, no, it was fucking nothing. Now everyone has it.
She was like, if you
Dude,
give
that's
me
what Skynet really is. It's just HPV. They just weaponize HPV.
They did. Of course, my neural processes human papillomavirus. It's a learning virus. It'll go in the pussy. Worst case scenario, ovarian cancer. Best case scenario, genital warts. Of course. You weren't prepared for human papillomavirus. In 2001, human papillomavirus spreads throughout the world. He always does like, what happened?
Oh, yeah.
He goes, what happened? And he goes, in 2001, a slut named Amber walks into a Senor Frogs and spreads human papillomavirus. Within 15 years, everyone is compromised.
Real
Terminator's gonna be so different for me now.
real downer, Arnold.
Dude, STDs.
No problemo.
Skynet was merely a stage. It was a front. The real was sexually transmitted diseases.
Just nanobots of that shit.
The birth, she thought she scraped it all off. But
Yeah.
It turns out there was just a couple cells left.
There was a Linkin Park concert in 2003. That is where John Connor gets infected with the human papillomavirus. I'm here to kill the human papillomavirus.
Al, you're not a scientist. You're a robot.
I'm going to fuck it away. He's a fuck Terminator. Do you know what they said one of their sex dolls by accident? Back in time. He goes, my process is to fuck your pussy real good. She goes, what? I think you're supposed to save my son. No, that's a different one.
Are you a pleasure bot?
Yeah, pleasure bot.
What the fuck?
I'm a T900 pleasure bot.
He shows up naked, doesn't even try to find clothes.
Yeah.
Like he's not even.
The last 3
Where's
minutes.
your local singles night? I'm here to fuck.
God, I love the club in Terminator 1 where he fucking first shows up. That club is fucking amazing.
So my mom my mom rented Terminator 1 on video. It was just called Terminator. And she was watching it with her boyfriend in the living room. And our stairs went up behind the couch.
Yeah.
And I snuck down and I was like, I'm going to watch Terminator.
Fuck yeah.
Because it was rated R.
Yeah.
And I was like 6 or 7. And I was like, I can't watch this. But I was like, I got a spot. And I found my spot and we were watching it. And when Arnold punches through the dude's stomach, I went, cool. Like that. My mom was like, wow, God damn it, Dan.
Get upstairs.
I was like, oh, that was badass. But yeah, that club is seedy as fuck.
It was a horrible club, but like, what was Sarah? Oh wait, was her friend bringing her to the club?
Her friend, the
supposed to
slutty
make up
friend.
Yeah, the slutty
the
blonde
roommate.
friend with the hair on the side, right?
Who tries to fuck the Terminator, right?
Yeah, she
who
wants to
wouldn't?
fuck
I mean, come on.
Terminator. Yeah,
I mean,
He's pretty jacked up.
but he wasn't a pleasure bot. Though
Yeah.
they did
Mr. Olympic.
say it was anatomically correct, right?
John Connor sent me back to fuck your pussy good. I said you're the tough Mother's Day.
John Connor? Who's that? You mean my great grandfather?
Yeah.
How did he send you back?
And then Kyle Reese is like, God damn it, he always takes the pussy from me.
Easy money.
Yeah. He's like, Kyle Reese is an incel might be my favorite thing
That is fucking true.
of the past 6 months.
And what he
he have a
wore
trench
like
coat?
he had a trench coat
Well, he had to
and
break in.
Nikes.
He showed up naked too, because when you travel through time, you're naked. He showed up and went to the sporting goods store, and then remember he got the sweatpants and that
Nikes.
stuff.
Oh,
Thought he
yeah.
killed
Then
the
he got the
homeless
jacket.
person for his
He
gear.
got the jacket for the homeless guy.
No
Then
shirt.
No shirt.
He
Real
killed the
sexy
homeless
look.
dude, though,
Great
right?
look, yeah.
Hot look. Kyle Reese coming in.
I mean, if
You
you
should be
saw
Kyle
a
Reese
dude
for
with
that.
that look,
Yeah, but
I would like to dress like that
don't-
most of the time.
It's a great look.
It's got
and with a shotgun.
Shit though, that jacket's got to smell like shit if you robbed a homeless dude for it.
Kyle Reese
John
doesn't care.
Connor's
I mean, look,
parents-
everyone's gonna be dressed like this right after the Joker comes out. That's
Maybe
the moral
before
of the
you
story.
go in.
That's probably what the attire is for the Joker movie this
Yeah.
theater.
Well, they banned the Joker costumes. We were talking about that last
Did they?
week.
Oh,
yeah.
You're not allowed to wear costumes to Joker movies.
You know what's funny is on the walk to Gas Digital, this girl had a Joker backpack on her chest, and I was like, you an incel?
You an incel? Yeah.
Fucking
You ain't
incel.
getting that
You
pussy?
need some dick.
You ain't get that dick pussy? What's up?
That's why there's no girl incels. Because every dude's just like, you're an incel?
Yeah. What are you doing? It's clearly by choice.
What are you, gay?
It's not involuntary.
That's like, we just can't even fathom that a girl's just like too
like
weird
sex.
to get fucked.
I don't like sex.
Huh? What's that mean?
What?
But that would make you a vol cell if you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vol cell.
That's just like. Yeah.
Do you think vol cells and incels are like the Crips and the Bloods of the
they just
sad
hate
world?
each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They're like, rep your set. They're like, never seen a pussy, never want to see a pussy. All right, rep your set. And they're like, never seen a pussy, wanted to see a pussy. And they're like, oh man, you're dangerous.
Fucking terrorist gang.
Yeah.
It would really be way easier for CEOs once they're all in the prisons, though. You know what I mean?
100%.
They just never have to stock crowbars anymore. And
Dude, when they let all the incels in the fucking shower, they're like, let them go.
Nothing's gonna happen.
just let them.
here.
They didn't have the balls to pull the trigger on the outside world.
They're gonna cry. Just hit the
I'm
fucking
used
wall.
to prying rapists.
They're going
off
to use a
people.
shank?
Yeah.
These guys are going to use a. They can't penetrate a woman with their dick. They're going to use.
Yeah. Guess what? What are they gonna use? A homemade knife?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Whatever, dude.
Big deal.
Yeah. Just like all like fat titty ex cocktail waitresses, to the prison guards at
So
inside.
what do you want? He goes, I guess just mozzarella sticks.
All of their last meals are just pancakes.
Pancakes.
Their last meal's a fleshlight because that's all they fucking got. It's really sad.
And they
You
go
think-
down on it.
Do you think if they went,
Yeah.
they're like, I'll go first.
Hey.
Like a thermos?
Oh man, I love that. There's probably like crab biscuit in there or
Yeah,
something to
like-
get it seafoody.
He goes, I put soup in. That's the secret. It's like a feed bag.
Like a fucking wine.
Oh man, just the incels invent the fleshlight with the ear straps.
Yeah. They go, dude,
No hands.
look, now I
I
can
can
eat
still
pussy.
play Warcraft.
And I can put my bullets in my clip.
I need to kill.
Yeah.
I think one of the more famous incels was the kid in like San Diego who fucking remember that kid who drove around just doing drive-bys
yeah.
on girls who wouldn't fuck
Wasn't it just? Was that the Berkeley thing or whatever?
might have been Berkeley.
It was
I'm
in
not sure.
California.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
thought it was just the one thing. He didn't do it a lot.
Wait.
No, but yeah, he did the one time. He
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
like 6 people.
And he
or some
would.
shit.
Well, I think it was like famous because like everybody like looked at him as like, how can that guy not get pussy?
Yeah, he was actually a decent looking kid.
What was
Like,
his name? Elliot Rogers.
Was he
Maybe, yeah, it
Did you
sounds
find a
about
picture?
right,
I
yeah.
don't know who that is.
we have that.
Again, he was on 4chan.
Whoa.
He was a 4chan guy.
Like
And he was rich.
Filipino?
His dad was rich.
Yeah, rich kid shit. They can't get pussy, they get mad. Temper tantrum.
This got
Yeah, but like,
maids?
just buy pussy.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people can't solve problems like you, dude.
That's true, man.
You're a problem
So wait a
solver.
minute. He killed
It's like
chicks that
it's-
didn't. He
yeah.
did. He wanted to fuck, but didn't fuck.
I think he killed some roommates, and then he did a couple of drive-bys on women who he knew who wouldn't sleep with him
Oh shit!
or suck him.
Well,
off.
yeah, there was a
Is
man-
that what he wrote?
Suck him off. He put
Dude,
that
I
down?
was hoping he really wrote that. God damn it, I was really hoping he was like, suck him off. You're like, this guy is hilarious.
He bolded it.
Yeah, he goes, or they wouldn't suck me off. All right, anyways, guys.
How dare you?
I gotta go kill someone's babies. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, Elliot Rogers. And there was another guy in the middle of the country where the word incel actually came up. Like it became a word. Where it was just like a regular looking dude.
the Babe Ruth of incels and shit.
Yeah, he was the first guy that
He's the
coined
first
it.
fucking-
Yeah. And then some people started looking into him, and they found on his internet history, like he was on Reddit on like an incel fucking page.
So you're saying he's got like a Forrest Gump moment with incel?
Pretty
Where they're
much,
like,
yeah.
what do you call yourself? He's like, I don't know, incel. Yeah. And they're like, that's it. That's what we're gonna call it.
He also
Hey!
invested in a fruit company.
Did he?
No.
Oh God, that'd be so fucking funny.
Largest fucking shareholder of Apple stock.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he also met President Kennedy. And he loves Dr. Pepper.
Can't get enough of it.
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
And he dodged AIDS.
Had the hand skills to beat the Chinese at ping pong.
Yeah. He goes,
Just the forearm muscles to
He goes-
serve it.
He goes, Forrest, do you ever fuck your friend Jenny? She seems real wild. He goes, I try to, but she doesn't want it. Oh my God, Forrest Gump's an incel.
No,
No, he
shit.
did fuck her though.
Yeah, finally, when she had to go through a lot of stuff.
Do you think?
He was an incel for the first 60 minutes of the movie.
She fucking raped him, though, right? She drugged him, and he passed.
Remember when he pulled out his
jumped.
big old special needs donkey dick in her dorm room, and her roommate got freaked out?
Yeah, man.
That's proof that he had a fucking Forrest Gump had a baby arm for a dick. Because that fucking
tears up.
Yeah, that roommate. Remember, she like gets scared.
She giggled. I think she giggled and like flinched. Yeah, she has to giggle.
But he also could have fucked that hooker.
Nah, she
No,
don't-
he goes,
I
I'm
think
sorry,
she-
Lieutenant Dan. She tastes like cigarettes. She goes, what are you, stupid or something?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
She basically tried to touch his ears like Warren and something about Mary. That's what set him off.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you think he ever got laid again? Like, because Forrest Gump lived.
I'll tell you what.
On that weird old plantation.
Whatever woman fucked him post Jenny, God bless.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, he's fucking loaded, right? He has a shrimp company.
Loaded.
He's got
He's got that weird southern plantation for
I think
some
it's-
reason.
Yeah, it's got some dirt on it. You know, there are some slave
There's a
souls
mass
walking
grave
around that
there.
fucking thing. There are. That's a haunted piece of property.
Now, would that be racist if he invited Bubba's family to come live with him on the plantation? Because it was all black. And he's like,
Depending on
lowering
what
shit.
house he put him in.
Well, it's still a plantation, regardless of where the fuck you at.
Sure, but in the South, they throw
Like,
that
are you
word
outside
around.
the house or are you inside the house?
Yeah, a plantation is just a big
Big
nice ass house with land.
Yeah,
It's just a plot.
Yeah, but it's dead slaves on that land. You know that,
absolutely.
right?
There's
There's a lot of
slaves
blood.
everywhere. What are you gonna do?
That's true, too.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're under our feet right now.
Good way to look at it.
That's true.
Yeah,
On the Lower East Side,
Yeah.
Alphabet City.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
absolutely.
Jew slaves?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe Egypt.
I mean, aren't there like Irish guys buried all in the fucking Manhattan
They got
Bridge?
paid. They were
Really?
all right.
Yeah, there's dead people in the bridge in both the Brooklyn and Manhattan bridges because they would fall in the cement. And you can't stop the cement mixer, and they just fucking keep pouring the hot
that's
cement
terrible.
on them.
your
Did
great
ne-
great.
None of you guys know that?
Well, he lost my
funny.
brother Tommy to the Brooklyn Bridge. Fell in the concrete, couldn't pull him out. Just fucking
I mean, he would have
stays
been
there
lost
for
to
good.
the consumption eventually.
Your grandfather's in the bridge. He built the Brooklyn Bridge with his damn bones.
I might be off on my timeline. It might be German. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Either way, it's still funny.
Either or.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's so funny for that voice.
Yeah, that voice, it's fun.
Yeah.
The Germans, when they go, there was a man that fell in that I did not help. I could have, but I did not.
Now he's part of the bridge.
I'm not going to be able to lose the Terminator human papillomavirus.
No, you,
No, it's fucking
you keep
fantastic.
that.
Woodstock 99 spreads. Because it was always 1999, wasn't that when it
Limp
ends?
Biscuits came
Yeah.
I think it was, what was, Nate Dogg, find out what year the fucking bomb dropped or whatever.
Yeah, in the Terminator
Didn't that
universe.
What'd she call it? It was like something
Judgment
like
Day.
Judgment Day.
was
Yeah, and the
2000,
war
I
against the
think.
machine.
It was supposed to be.
Well, it must have
It's
been
the day that
when did
Skynet
Terminator
becomes
3
aware.
come out? Yeah.
Honestly, how did the human resistance even keep it together against the fucking robot army? Like they
I know.
should-
Think about us going without our phones.
Smoke weed every day.
It was July 3rd, 1991.
That's when the nuke dropped.
Oh wait, no, that's the release date.
Yeah. I was like, dude, there's no way that's what it was.
July 25th, 2003.
2000.
That's the day. That's Judgment Day.
The issue from the looks of things is it keeps changing as the law of,
Yeah.
Well, you
but
gotta
Terminator
take-
timeline.
right, exactly.
So they're saying the first one though was July 25th, 2003.
Let's see. Oh, it's actually really hard to
I
find.
don't think
course.
so. I think it was
The human
like
papillomavirus
1999, like in Terminator 2.
spread it at a Nelly concert. John Connor goes to a Nelly
Hot in
concert.
here, come on.
He goes into 2003. He's wearing his Air Force Ones. What he doesn't realize is that he will leave with the human papillomavirus for getting sucked off during Hot in Here. I'm a pleasure bot, but I know where the beginning of the end is. Dude, Terminator Arnold is a pleasure bot. So funny. John Connor's like, fuck my mom, that slut. She banged the first soldier I sent back. Here's
Cyborg Fox.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, fucking Reese is my dad? That guy's an idiot.
Smoke weed every day.
According to Terminator 2, she says in her hospital interview that Judgment Day is August 29th, 1997.
That's it. That's the
Dude.
that's the fucking
97.
That's the Woodstock, right?
Oh yeah,
No,
that's Woodstock.
97 is August 29th, 1997. John Connor meets a girl at the Blues Traveler concert. They kiss during Runaround. That night he gets human papillomavirus, and the human species is put in danger. Because of John Popper and those sweet fucking harmonics.
How could anyone stop themselves?
I can't. I'm getting hard.
I've been hard.
Yeah.
Since HPV
You're like the
came
Hulk.
up.
You just stay hard.
It's a problem.
Chris,
really.
get hard. I'm always hard. I can't not be hard.
All right. Well, we were gonna We had some stuff to do, but I knew you have a spot to get to.
Yeah, dude, this is funny shit.
But we got to talk about. You have a special coming out.
Yeah, I'm taping a special in October 23rd for HBO.
Yeah,
Thanks, dude. Thanks, dudes. And it'll be out in December.
Nice. Awesome.
Dan Soder, Son of a Gary.
Do you want to plug anything on here?
Which I heard an album, Son of a Barb, today. It was on Bennington, and I'm like, but it's an album. Mine's a special. We're good.
Wait, what is that?
Casey Balsham's album.
Casey
really?
Balsham has an album called Son of a Barb, and I was like, all right. But I think I can prove my concept earlier because it was a Bonfire original podcast name.
Are you going to sue Casey Balsham? Tell me.
That's what I'm saying right now. Lawyer up. Me and
is
HBO are coming for
fucking IP.
You're dropping bombs on Shane. You're suing people on this podcast.
I want to let everyone fucking know what's going on.
We're going to create some weird TikTok videos.
What if I told you I'm a pleasure bot?
Whoa. Oh, shit. Whoa, from the future?
No. From the past. I'm just a mod.
There's just gears. There's gears inside.
I'm like one of those real sex robots. It's just like a fucking.
You're
girl.
you
Two guys in the back of you pumping like this.
Heap.
More coal. More coal for the.
But my mouth, for some reason, is still this. Those poor male sex blow-up dolls had to be bisexual.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They couldn't be straight. They didn't have a choice.
No, yeah, it's.
They always had to have a mouth in case a guy wanted to fuck a dude's face.
I think the only difference
Dude's
was
plastic face.
I want to fuck a
Yeah.
Or just some
a
fat,
cartoon man.
some fat Libyan chick just shoving
I've
it
always really wanted to get my rocks off to a water wing, but like with a face.
Yeah.
Bonfire, Monday through Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. on Comedy Central Radio, SiriusXM 95. I fucking love you guys.
We love you.
appreciate that.
Thanks for having me. I haven't been in town on a Thursday in forever.
Well, we appreciate it.
Well, next time, maybe you come back?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this has been...
By the way, after I tape the special, I'll be in town. I'm like going to be in town for like 3 months. Just
word?
Writing jokes. I'll be around.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, and Billions. Is that
Yeah, it's coming back in November.
Perfect.
We're going to start making it again in November.
fantastic?
I don't know what's going to happen.
I hope nothing but good things.
Thank you. Oh my God.
You told me
You're
actually...
welcome.
Thank you,
Can
Christina.
you tell me the story that you told me about Billions? I don't know if you told it on the Bonfire about Shane McMahon. Can you tell that story on here?
Oh, he's just he's like a friend of
but
like
can you
they've
tell
had
like
lunch.
you were just like he was just like ready to go.
Yeah, he wanted to be on the show, and I think they were like,
great.
"Oh yeah, nice
Shane
to meet you,
O'Mac?
man." He's like, "I want to be on the show." And
Yeah.
they're like, okay.
Okay, Shane.
It was just like we don't care. Dude,
All right.
you're Shane McMahon.
No, they're both big wrestling fans, so they were like, "Oh shit, this is fucking crazy."
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
All right. Well,
I love you guys.
hopefully we'll love to see Shane McMahon on the new season of Billions.
that'd be badass.
This has been great.
I hope I get to jump off something on him.
This has been High Society Radio. Do you want to pick a song to go out with?
Fucking Alex, your pick, something.
Runaround.
smooth.
Fucking Blues.
Oh yeah, let's do Blues Travel Runaround.
For fucking
The HPV anthem.
Can you do a mashup of Runaround with the Terminator theme under
quickly.
it?
Just do it right now.
Oh man, let's go. Get that together. Let's get it going.
Like if you're playing Runaround where I can do the description. Because it's always Sarah Connor's voice where she's like, August 29th. But I think it's funnier with Arnold's.
But yeah, this has been High Society Radio. Obviously, follow our show at HS Radio Show on Twitter. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. I've been your host, Chris from Brooklyn.
Bronx Johnny.
And I'm Chris Stanley.
Dan, thank you so much for coming
Thank you for having me.
Good night.
The end of the world started August 29th, 1997, when John Connor attends a Blues Traveler concert. He meets a woman named Molly. What he does not know is that she is infected with the human papilloma virus, which is actually Skynet, and sent to destroy all of humanity's genitals.
Oh, once upon a midnight eerie walk with something in my head. I couldn't escape the memory of a phone call and of what you said. Like a game show contestant with a parting gift. I could not believe my eyes when I saw through the thoughts of a trusted friend who needs to humor me and tell me lies. Yeah, humor me and tell me lies. And I'll lie to and say I don't mind. And as we sit so shallow we find. about a great many things. But I've been there, I can see it. Kind of like a nervous magician waiting in the wings of a bad play where the heroes are right and nobody thinks or expects too much. Hollywood's calling for the movie rights, singing, hey baby, let's keep in touch. Hey baby, let's keep in touch. But I want more than a touch. I want you to reach me and show me all the things no one else can see. So watch out there, because mine as well. And soon if we're lucky, we'd be unable to tell what's yours and mine. The patient's fine and it doesn't have to run. So don't you feed me a lot, but yeah. Why you wanna give me a run around? Yeah, that's your fire way to speed things up. When all it does is slow me down. I've grown a little cynical, but I know no matter what the waitress brings, I should drink it and always be full. Yeah, I will drink it and always be full. I like coffee and I like tea, but to be able to enter a final way, I still got this dream that you just can't shake. I love you too.